Untitled.
It's Untitled, baby.
Back to the DC and Marvel thing. So this is where I cherish Marvel more than DC in a way, because what separates the two is Marvel is more about the characters themselves and relating their relativity towards the people that are reading and watching the content, right?
Yeah.
So DC is very overpowered, and it's like you're watching with awe, but you can't relate. It's like there's a barrier there.
Oh, yeah.
Because you don't feel like Superman. Like Superman, I mean, some people might because of his,
His
origins with
day
Kansas
job.
and Clark Kent, but that's not Superman. That's his alter ego. He's Superman, then Clark Kent, right? So there's that barrier there. Bruce Wayne, billionaire, like there's a barrier there.
Yeah.
That's why everybody gravitates to Spider-Man.
I also think,
See?
not only that, I really think what's a big effect on people's perspective on those movies is, dude, it's like black and white. Marvel's just so like almost family oriented, right?
I think they're people oriented, like to
yeah, exactly. Maybe it's not
yeah.
family, but I mean, like, as a community, as the people, everyone prefers Marvel because it's a lot more open arms to accepting like new viewers. DC, dude, it's so dark.
Yep.
It's just like a dark setting every single movie, and it's eerie, and it's that's what they do so good.
They do,
especially in the most recent two movies. Well, maybe from what the movies that I've seen, because I haven't really seen. I didn't really watch. What is it? Shazam and
the new Shazam,
Dark Adam.
Black Adam.
Black Adam. Sorry, I didn't really watch those movies with open arms. I kind of just like wishy-washy, right? Because I wasn't really feeling the vibe of the movie, which I'm pretty sure they're gonna figure out one of these days, because whenever you get into what's his name, Feige, what is it?
Kevin Feige.
You'll get into that in here in a bit. But like from watching the Joker to the new Batman, like those fucking movies were like art pieces.
Oh yeah.
Especially like I was a big like the Joker fan, from the Joaquin Phoenix, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, he did so good.
So if you notice watching those, right? It's like you said, art, right? It's like almost above you, and you're like thankful you get to watch what you're watching, right?
Oh, for sure.
That's what DC. That's been like almost what they do, right?
Yeah.
So you watch The Dark Knight, you watch the new Batman, right? The Batman.
Yeah.
You watch Joker, and it's almost like you're like in the presence of it, right?
Oh,
because it's so above humanity, right?
Yeah.
In a way, you're like, what?
But they
like,
also threw it.
Joker did a good. Joker was a little bit different. They brought in the humanity of it with like the
psychological.
Yes,
and it was,
which is not really DC oriented. Like they don't do that in their films.
I really liked that, because they kind of like, no one really understood the Joker. They thought this guy was high huff of fumes, and that's why he's always laughing. But the story is he has a psychological battle between himself and to what he wants to do to improve the world.
In that version,
So,
right.
And it was crazy, because not only did Joaquin Phoenix do the best job at playing the Joker, but like also they really, I think they really hit home to those people that have the mental illness.
Yeah.
And that was crazy.
So and
nothing was crazier than Robert De Niro getting shot on TV.
I will tell you this, okay? And this might...
Nothing was crazy.
I will tell you this right now from my life, from the things that I've experienced. We'll just leave it broad there.
Yeah.
That was the most realistic shot I've ever seen as far as
a movie.
As a movie depicting a certain event like that happening. That was about as real as it gets. I'm not even I saw that in the theater. I watched it at Silco where we just watched Guardians. Dude, I saw that and I was like, oh, that was that. Now that was
it
real.
Wasn't dramatic. It was just like,
it was like they shot him in the head. Not like, oh, he's shot and he's dead. Now what's going to happen next? No, that dude got shot in the head.
Yeah.
But without getting too far into the Joker, the whole basis of the reason I brought up DC was that I still feel, and for now, they still have that disconnect. They still have a disconnect to the people, unless you're a diehard DC fan, right?
Yeah.
What Marvel has done over the past 10, 15 years is, and this is in film, but prior to that with comics and everything, is they've brought in the humanity of what normal people go through, and they put it into their characters. And that's why they enjoy to watch it. Because there's certain things that, and that's relative with any sort of media, art, anything. When you feel a connection, that's what draws you to it. Whether that's a book, music, film,
Well, dude, that's
anything.
That's why people like. I'm pretty sure there's a statistic to this, but I had seen it before. But like, that's why like the Harry Potter movies, Harry Potter books were so heavily influenced to like the kids because, dude, that was during they were in school.
Yeah.
And all that. So yeah, it influences everyone in those demographics and everything. So